guys, it's Catherine here from Be Vivant. Vivant meaning alive and living in French, so it's everything that's making us feel happy, healthy, alive and living to our fullest. Today's class is stretching for beginners, so we're going to do some yoga stretching for beginners. Let's begin. Okay, so I invite you to come down onto your mat. I've got a block here, but you can use a cushion or a pillow, and I'm just going to sit down on it with it in between my legs. Now, if this is uncomfortable already for you, you can just put maybe a cushion in between the legs here as well, if you're not able to sit down and have the heels to the outsides of your hips. Okay, relax the arms down on your lap. And we're just going to simply then bring the arms to the side, breathe in, lifting the arms up, stretching the fingers up and the arms, the hands up. Try and relax the shoulders down here and tuck the tummy in towards the spine. Okay, fingers are straight and long, and we're going to stretch one hand up and then stretch the other hand up. Breathing in, stretch, breathe out, stretch the other side. So we're just starting to really elongate in our arms and as well in our back here. Try and keep the arms straight, keep the fingers active, rising up towards the sky, tummy tucked towards the spine. Nice. Breathing in and breathing out each time. Try and relax the shoulders, the muscles in the neck. Last few times here. Nice. Breathe out, take the arms down to the sides. Super. We're going to breathe in, lifting the arms, both of them back up towards the sky. And as we breathe out, we're going to come down onto our right side with our left arm up over the top of our head. Breathing in to open up on the left side and stretch out the side as much as possible. We can take our gaze towards the fingers. Push the right hand in the ground, breathe in to come up. Breathe out to come down into the left side. There's a slight bend in my left elbow here. Breathe in to stretch across the right side and take the gaze towards the fingers. Super. Push into the ground with the left hand. Take both hands up to the sky. Stretch the arms out long. Come back down to the right side. Breathe in to open up. Take the gaze towards the hand. Push into the right side. Breathe in, arms up. Neck towards the chin. Towards the chest. Yeah. Breathe out. Let's come down on the left side. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out, relax down. Breathe in, push the left hand across against the ground to come back up. Breathe out, we can take our hands and arms behind us. Super. Okay, I'm going to come off my block now. So if you've got a cushion or something there, you can just take that away and put it to the side. And I'm going to take my legs out in front. So I've got just my left leg out here in front, and my right foot is in towards my left thigh. Actually, if you want to use the block, you can use it here. I'll just show you to the side. You can come onto the block and it'll just help take your hips forward if you need that motion. Do that if you have something like this when you're here. If you're able to stay up and open with this foot active towards you, then you can just stay here like this. Maybe you need a cushion just to give you a little boost. Take the time to use the props and get the props that you need. Okay, so this foot's active towards me. This foot's tucked in towards the thigh. Breathe in, take the arms up. And I'm going to turn towards my left leg. And as I breathe out, I'm going to come down and my hands are going to come to the sides. Breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, coming down from the hips. So we try and keep the back straight and the chest open. Here, breathe in, open up. Breathe out, come down a little. Breathing in for opening up. Breathing out, relaxing down. If this hurts too much, you can bend this knee a little. Otherwise, keep the legs straight. Breathing in and breathing out. The fingers will walk further away as the body relaxes down. Last time here, breathing in and breathe out. Nice. Breathe in, take both hands and arms up to the sky. Breathe out, take the arms behind us, and we're going to swap over the legs. The right out straight, and the left foot is in towards the right thigh. My right foot is active towards me. Breathing in, taking my arms up. Again, just take the time to adjust yourself on a cushion or a block if you need to, or on the ground. Turning towards my right leg. Breathing out, taking my chest down towards my leg, coming from the lower back. Breathing in, opening up. Breathing in, out, coming down. Breathe in to open. Breathe out to come down. The fingers are walking further away with each out breath as my body relaxes down towards the ground, but my chest stays open. Breathe in, breathe out. Last time here. Okay, breathe in, take both hands up. Breathe out, take the arms behind the back. We're going to come to the side on our mat now and take our legs out straight in front. Create a little bit of space between the legs. They're all about hip width apart. The ankles, the knees, and the hips are in line. Hands behind the back. My feet are active, so this is when they're relaxed. Here my feet are active, pointing towards me. Tuck the tummy in towards the spine. We're going to push into our hands and lift our chest and our hips up here. If this is too much, bend at the knees here and just try and push the hips up. If this is also too much, come here and just open the chest out in front. Otherwise, we're up here. Breathe. Keep the tummy tucked and the hips high. Breathe out. Let's come down and relax. We're going to relax the legs out and just shake them out a little. Take a little look at your legs. Say hello to your legs today. And then come up for a second time. So the legs are parallel, feet are active towards me, tuck the tummy in, hands are planted into the ground. Breathe in, push into the hands, open the chest and the hips up towards the sky. Do a variation if you need to. Breathe here. Breathe in, push the hips a tiny bit higher. Breathe out, let's take the hips down. Well done. Okay, we're going to come onto our knees. Take the knees nice and wide, so around about as wide as your mat. And we're going to sit down on the heels. Don't worry, we're not going to sit for long if this hurts. Take the hands out in front, and my hands are also as wide as my mat here. Stretch the hands out in front, and I'm going to shuffle back even a little bit to do this. And as I breathe out, my hips come up high, and my chest comes down towards the ground. Slight bend in the elbows. Now either I can rest my head on the ground, or I can have my head lifted a little. Stretch out in the back here, and the fingers are searching and stretching towards the top of the mat. Breathing into this position. Breathing in and out. Keeping the hips high, and it's almost like we're stretching between our fingers all the way to the coccyx. And we can feel the stretch in our armpits, in our back, in our arms. Super. Breathe in to come up, round the back a little. Push the hands into the ground. Sit on the heels here. Again, if this hurts, or if you're not able to do it, find the props that work for you. Just either a block or a cushion in between the heels might work. Okay, take the hands behind the back, place the hands on the ground, and we're going to open the hips up to the sky here. So breathe in, take the hips up, open the shoulders out. This is really great, especially for winter, to really open up the shoulders. If this is too much for you, you can just keep the hips down on the heels and open up the chest and the gaze towards the sky. Either variation is really good to open out the chest. Breathing down, breathing out, coming down. Super. And I'm going to turn back towards you to show you the next few moves. So the first time we stretched out front. Now what we're going to do is, keeping our arms out in front, we're going to take them both over to the right. So stretch both arms as far over to the right as possible. And this time our sitting bones are on our heels. So we're really stretching out across the left side. And we can breathe out and just relax the head down towards the ground. Breathing deep and long. Breathe in, come back to center. Stretch the hands a little bit further. Breathe out. We're going to come over towards the left side. Stretch as far over to the left as possible, keeping your hips stable and your legs still. And really stretch out that right side. You feel the body stretching as much as possible and relax the head down towards the ground. Super. Breathe in, come back to center. Push against the ground, come up. Okay, we're going to come to a seated position on our mat with our legs bent and our feet on the ground. A little bit of core work here. I want you to bring your arms to the side, tuck the tummy, and little by little, one vertebrae after the other, we're going to come down onto the ground. Relaxing the neck and the head down last, and the arms to the sides. Super. Okay, take the left leg out long, my other left, and just hug the right knee in towards the chest. Really pull that right knee in towards the chest. Relax the right foot down. Relax the left foot down as well. Really stretching out the hip here, pulling the knee towards you. Great. We're going to take our right hand onto the right knee and the left hand comes out to the side. And we're just going to allow that knee, the right knee, to fall down to the right side a little bit. Breathing into the belly here. Super. Lift up that knee back to center and we're going to swap legs. So taking the right leg out long and the left leg in towards the chest. Relax both feet, pulling the left knee in towards the chest. Relaxing the elbows and shoulders. Breathing deep into the belly, stretching into the hip here. Super. We're going to keep the left hand on the left knee. Take the right hand down to the ground and just allow the left knee to fall down towards the left side to open up a little bit here. Breathing out, taking both legs down. Final move for today, we're going to bring the insides of our feet together and place them on the ground. Allow the legs to relax, the knees to fall out to the sides. Little adjustment here for you, for those that are a bit more advanced. You can lift up your hips, tuck your tailbone under, place the lower back down on the ground, and then try and relax the legs out here, keeping your lower back on the ground. Take the chin towards the chest, close the eyes, relaxing here in butterfly. If this is uncomfortable, you can maybe place some cushions underneath the knees. Arms are either out straight or in forks, so bent by the elbows. Just try and relax the legs down as much as possible. Lovely. And we can take our legs out straight and come to Shavasana. Relaxing the legs down onto the ground, bringing the arms down by the sides, palms of the hands facing up. Relaxing completely the body against the ground, closing the eyes if you haven't already. Just really allowing the body to relax onto the mat, unwind here. We can feel the energy moving in the body after our stretching practice. We can feel the movement in the body of the breath. Try and concentrate on the movements in the body. Stay focused inside. And you can stay here in Shavasana for a short moment by pressing pause on the video if you'd like to. Or slowly, I invite you to start moving the hands and the fingers, bend the knees and take the feet onto the ground and turn onto your side. Relax the body down on the side. And when you're ready, you can push into the ground and come up to a seated position. Anything comfortable for you, either maybe like this, or cross-legged, or maybe your heels are tucked towards your hips, or maybe you're sitting on your heels with your knees bent, whatever is comfortable for you. Find something that's comfortable anyway, that's the important thing. Just close the eyes here a few moments. Stay inside, stay centered. So often we hear distractions from around us. So just take this moment to center and listen inside. Bringing the hands to heart center in Namaste, and we can gently open our eyes. Thanks very much for practicing with me here today. I hope you enjoyed this short session on stretching for beginners. Thanks for practicing with me today, yogis. Well done for the practice. You can watch it again if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to follow me. There'll be more classes here for beginners. There'll be more classes here for intermediates in the future as well. So watch this space. Namaste.